Oh, goodness me. Really? 12 degrees? Doesn't bloody feel like 12 degrees. But I'm sure Madame Fanny wouldn't lie to me. Hello, darlings, and welcome to today's daily diary. Let me just give the screen a little quick blast. And that'll do for tonight, I think. Well, what a difference a day makes. What a difference a day makes. I woke up this morning feeling a new chap. Oh, and I don't mean that literally. I don't mean that I woke up next to a new chap and felt him. No, not at all. I mean that I woke up feeling like, hello Nettykins, you darling thing. I mean, I woke up feeling like a new chap, and I don't mean that I fancied a change of boyfriend. Oh, let's not turn this into another gay video, shall we not? I lost enough subscribers over the last one. I woke up this morning feeling very differently. I had a different frame of mind, darlings. I woke up feeling just really, really positive. So let's scroll back to where I left you. I left you, he said, looking for a gap in the traffic. Oh, that's a big one. I left you, where did I leave you? I left you in the middle of town last night, didn't I? Yeah, I think we were sitting at traffic lights, and I was all done up like a dog's dinner. And I'm glad I went out. I only stayed out for, oh God, 25 minutes. But it was more about the drive, I think. I just didn't want to be in the cottage for that, those couple of hours that I struggle with on a night off when I'm not away doing something. I need to be away doing something, don't I, really? But yeah, made a difference. So I'm glad I did that. I got back home, did a little bit of a tidy up, and then did a live stream. And what a bloody live stream it was. Thank you so much to everybody who got involved. Last night was one of the legendary lives. It was joyful community madness at its absolute best. It's exactly what I needed, exactly what I was hoping for. As I spoke about in the video yesterday, it was sharing the end of a positive day. Pardon me, I'm having a bad nose day. Ever since the accident, my sinuses were screwed up anyway. Partly just because they're screwed up for whatever reason, allergic rhinitis, all of that kind of thing, nasal polyp. Also, my nose has been smashed up quite a few times. Oh, it's been broken boxing, it was broken playing rugby. Scott had a boarder, broke it by headbutting me in a nightclub. He regretted it. Actually, the worst time it was broken was working in a care home, a dementia care home. A retired headmistress caught me fully across the bridge of her nose with a very stout walking stick. And for an old girl, she had some strength in her. And of course, I smashed my nose up again in the accident. And since then, some days are worse than others, but I just have permanent symptoms of a cold, and on bad days my nose literally just drips like a tap. It's uncomfortable and it's embarrassing when you don't get there quick enough and there's a bloody dewdrop hanging off your nose. Still, can't grumble, we survived it. That's the main thing. Anyway, where was I? What was I rattling on about? The live stream, finished the day off. with my pals, celebrating a really, really positive day. It was absolutely mad, and it was just the best fun. The best fun. By the time I went to bed, I was smiling, laughing, happy, let's be honest, a bit tipsy, and above all, very tired. And I slept like an absolute log. Could have easily stayed in bed until noon this morning. Why are we... Oh dear. Honestly, there's enough room, mate. You don't need to drive into the ditch and come to a dead halt. Oh well, there we are. But I got my bum out of bed at 9:45 this morning, and just feeling really, really positive. It's all the stuff I was talking about in the video last night. And somebody said it in a comment on today's video, that I can move forward now, and that's it. I can move forward. I can be not just about netting. It's a knock-on thing. I'm just more positive about everything as a result of that MOT failure. It was a failure, let's not forget that. But yeah, it's a supremely positive thing overall. Oh good, he's turning left. He didn't bother indicating, but why would he? Country ways. How am I doing for fuel? Oh, I've got loads. A range of 100 miles. Barely on empty at all. Must put some in tonight though. Yeah, so just feeling really positive. And things happened in the live stream. Everybody shared the positivity. They celebrated by making my life thoroughly miserable. They shamed me for not doing some of the MOT jobs on Netty myself. Oh, hello, I'm being pinged. Who's pinging me? Can't look now. I'm driving. Whoever it is, I will respond to you in due course. And now I've forgotten what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the MOT jobs. You can do that. Just have a look on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And they've kind of got a point. They've kind of got a point. So today, I went into Netty with my newfound positivity. Now, don't get carried away. I haven't done any MOT jobs. Although something is on the way to being sorted, because during the live stream, it was Steve McDonald, wasn't it? Jumped onto eBay and ordered a petrol cap, which was one of the failures, and that's and had it sent to me. So that will be arriving in due course. Thank you very much, Steve, and thank you to I think it was 3 of you. Yeah, Jude and Peter P and Jimmy Quinn, who did a PayPal bung to put a couple of quid in the Netty MOT pot. So tricky chaps' words. So that's really appreciated. Thank you very much. So I jumped into Netty today. I needed to do some things that, because I was a bit flustered yesterday, that I forgot to do. I forgot to take the plant out of the cupboard where it goes for travelling, so it could get some sunlight. I forgot to reopen the cupboards and leave them open so that condensation doesn't become an issue. But armed with my positivity, now one of the things we spoke about in the live stream last night was the table. Now obviously I'm very proud that I fitted that table in Netty. I think it looks fabulous. It's a total game changer. But one of the floorboards was kind of lifted and the table was flopping about all over the place. Like, I was going to say something then, it's probably better that I didn't. And this is where things get silly. Because if your mind is a little bit not where it ought to be, and you're worrying about something, and anxieties are being triggered and whatnot, you tend not to look at things positively. So this table that I was so proud of has gone a bit floppy disky. Well, quite a lot floppy disky. Oh, I'm being pinged again. And all I'm thinking is, oh, I wish that hadn't happened, and there's no way I'm going to be able to put it right. And I kind of said that in the live stream yesterday. But this morning, positive Boaty. So at about 12 o'clock, I sallied forth to Netty, armed with some tools. And what did I do? Well, I did all the things I needed to do. Opened the cupboard doors, no condensation, took the plant out, all of that. And I fixed the table. And I fixed it properly. That table is as solid. Oh, God. That was a bit close. That table is as solid as a rock now, better than it was before. I did a thing. I did a fix. I'm so proud of myself. And what else did? So that's brilliant. Now, it's kind of oh God, that's not the best light in the world. I saw you at the last minute, matey. Not the best light in the world. You're turning right, okay. Yeah, it's kind of little victories. Probably mean nothing to anybody else. Just one of those things. Oh, that needs fixing. I'll fix it there and then. Done. And instead, I've been bloody feeling bad about that table for, I don't know, 2 weeks. Wishing it hadn't happened. Wishing that I was more of a man and could actually sort it. And the fact that I did sort it today is kind of flips the coin. So from being from one extreme of not dealing with it, I'm now on a massive high from having dealt with it. Welcome to my mind and welcome to my life. So what else have we done today? I've been online looking at door handles. They are available. They're 30 or 40 quid from eBay or Coastal Motorhomes, or Coastal Motorhomes on eBay. I must look on the Coastal Motorhomes own website to see if they're cheaper there. They should be, because they won't be paying eBay fees. I don't know whether to order one or not. I don't know whether that, I mean, what I need to do is to have a proper look with a positive mindset. I should have a proper look at Netty's door handle and see if it's fixable and save the 30 or 40 quid and potentially save the mechanic's labour if he were to fix it. Might as well have a look at it. I might as well have a look at it. Maybe that can be a job for tomorrow. What else did I look at? Oh, the other thing that came up last night was, an unsafe battery. A battery not properly secured. You can do that. Come on. That's a bloody curbside repair. And they've got a point. I should be able to do that. And again, somebody said in a comment, give it a shake, give the van a shake, see which of the two batteries it is they're unhappy about, and either buy a clamp and clamp it down, or just get a ratchet strap and ratchet strap it. And yeah, that's something that I should totally be able to do, and I'm going to try and do it. Partly to save money, but also because it'll all add to that emotional connection with Netty. The more that I can do myself, the better. The illuminated like neon Netty sign, that had fallen down. It was only a temporary putting up. It came with a sticky hook, and I just stuck that up to see how it looked. So I didn't expect it to stay up, and it hasn't. But I liked where it was. So again, over the next day or so, I'll put a proper screw in there, and I'll fix that properly. So yeah, that'll be something else. Right, what else did I want to talk to you about? Couple of comments. Somebody asked on one of the recent videos, I think I'd said, look, if you've got any questions, do feel free to bang them in the comments, and that applies to every video. Anything you'd like to ask, please do ask away in the comments. I will answer it. And somebody said, where would you like to see yourself? Where do you see yourself, or where would you like to be in 5 years' time? And that's a great question. And the answer to that great question is, I don't know. Now, a month ago, if you'd have asked me where do you want to be in 5 years' time, I would have said exactly where I am now, in dear old Windybum. Now it's a different answer, and I think I'm telling the truth. If I could wave a magic wand and stay in Windybum, would I? I don't think that I would. Now I've got the Netty thing out of the way, and I can be really positive about the future, I'm excited by it. And I think it's going to be a lot more exciting and potentially pleasurable than just continuing to live the same life at Windybum. Now, don't get me wrong, I will miss Windybum like mad. And I suppose in an ideal world, if things could have gone a certain way, in an ideal world, I would have loved to have done amazingly well at YouTube, and been able to sod off in a motorhome and keep Windybum as a base. But I don't know, I think I'm more excited about the way things are panning out here. So where do I want to be in 5 years' time? I don't know. And I think that's quite exciting, because I'm going to be going on an adventure. And until I'm in that adventure, I'm not going to know where I want that adventure to lead in 5 years' time, because who knows what's going to happen. Over the space of the next few years, things could change radically. We could have a couple of bases, a seasonal pitch here, a seasonal pitch in North Wales. We will have one motorhome, Netty. We could have another motorhome for a more modern one for motorhome trips. We could have done an overseas trip. So who knows where I'm going to want to be? I don't know. And that is pretty exciting as far as I'm concerned. So that's 5 years' time. What about the more immediate things? Well, it's all systems go on Netty at the moment. Job number, first thing is the MOT is a known quantity now. So we'll get through the MOT. That'll be that. Job jobbed, box ticked. I will continue to do little jobs in the hab area, make Netty even more beautiful than she is now, make a few tweaks, obviously in the relatively short medium term. Hopefully we'll get her fridge up and running and get a heater fitted. Excuse me, I need to just blow my schnoz a bit. While I'm doing that, you can have a look at Lickpenny. See, I would have been very happy being there. I'd be very happy to go back there tonight. Yeah. Oh, hang on, I forgot to blow my nose. There we are. So yeah, it's just all systems go on Netty. Get that cracking off. Now, I've had a very slightly different idea about other doings. I've been looking again at caravans, and I was saying that we'll get a cheap caravan to replace Netty as soon as we're able to, after 2 or 3 months maybe, when I've saved up a few quid. And I was looking at caravans in the like £2,000 to £3,000 bracket. Well, I found myself looking at caravans in the £1,000 and under bracket. And do you know what? I reckon that kind of at this time of year, middle of winter, out of season, and maybe even more so after Christmas, when, you know, money's tight for everybody's overspent at Christmas, I reckon that with a bit of luck and a bit of care, there are bargains out there to be had. And I am now thinking that I could get a caravan that would do me perfectly well for at least the first season for less than £1,000. Indeed, I found one on eBay. Now, admittedly, it's in Scotland, bit of a trek, but it's on eBay from a dealer for £895. It's a 4-berth caravan. It's got everything that you would want. It's got an ideal layout. It's got one end, it's got a big seating area, which I would turn into a permanent bed. The other side, it's got another seating area, but that's smaller. But it's kind of, it's difficult to describe, but it's kind of got a shelf type table. It's kind of scalloped, and then it's got a fixed shelf type table and a thing in the floor for a pedestal table. So that would make a perfect workstation and dining area. So it's kind of the perfect layout. It's a 1997 caravan, and it's at a dealer's, £895. So if it's at a dealer's, then you've got a more reasonable chance of it being fit for purpose. And if it's not fit for purpose, presumably you've got some form of comeback. So, you know, I would have thought you could have a reasonable expectation that that thing's going to be livable in. It's not going to have any significant damp or anything. And it's got everything in it. It's got heating, fridge, cooker, shower, bog, everything that you could want. £895. So I'm thinking, if there are bargains out there like that to be had, I'm starting to change my thinking a bit. We're in November, we've got December coming up. Those are the best months for YouTube income. Advertisers pay more in those months. So, and that's reminded me of something else I need to talk about. So I need to keep shoving YouTube as much as I can and trying to up my YouTube income a little bit. And if I could do that, plus it's, you know, good time at the restaurant, busiest time of the year for the restaurant, tips are better, that kind of thing. I'm wondering now, and this is pushing it a bit, but this is me thinking positively and optimistically, especially as Netty's MOT isn't going to be a total bank breaker. Could I somehow manage to not only pay the site fees, but get a caravan for something like £895 at the beginning of January and have it there from the off? Because in some ways that would make more sense. I could have Netty parked next to it to begin with, so I could actually live in Netty while I was sorting out bits and pieces on the caravan. But Netty is really going to be a cramped and confined space for full-time living, even if it's just for a month or two. if I could find a way to scrape the monies together, you know, sell gear from Windy Bum, all of that kind of thing, try and up the YouTube income. If I could get a caravan right from the beginning of January, or the first couple of weeks, I think that might be a lot better. I might well not be able to do it, but knowing that they're out there for a grand or even less, that does throw up another possibility, doesn't it? So let me know in the comments, what do you think, especially those of you who know about caravans. Could I realistically get my bum into a caravan that is livable in for less than £1,000? Because I think that I can, from what I'm seeing. That one that I'm looking at in Scotland, now, even if I had the money, which obviously I haven't got anywhere to put a caravan, so there's no point in looking now, because chances are they're not still going to be there in January. But I'm just looking to give myself ideas, you know. But that one that I'm looking at, I could easily make that as beautiful as Netty inside, no problem at all. It's just, you know, couple of bob, bit of flair, bit of effort. I'm good at dressing a home. No wonder my mother thought I was gay. Oh dear. So yeah, any thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. And that brings me on to the final thing that I wanted to talk about. Again, from a comment, I've mentioned in a couple of videos about, you know, how badly they're doing relative to other videos. People unsubscribing, fewer views, etc. I'm not... Oh, right, I mustn't forget. Greetings, Honourable Bridge. I apologise for not greeting you in a previous video. Apparently I forgot again. I think it might have been the Sunday night one when I was all flustered and tired and knackered and anxious and all sorts of other things. But a couple of people have chimed in with the comments and kind of said, well, you know, you're bound to get that when you're just doing talking to camera videos, sound only, driving the same roads. And yeah, I know that. I do know that. And that's why I stopped doing these videos. But so many people have said, oh, these are great, we love them, we miss them, we're so glad they're back. So I'm going to keep on doing them. Now, at the moment, the way things have been, they've kind of been my only option. This is not how the videos are always going to be going forward. They're the option at the moment for a variety of reasons. And a lot of people are saying they love them. I had another comment from a new commenter today saying, new to your channel, I'm the same age as you, we've got nothing in common, but I find you compelling listening. And I really like the fact that I can listen to you rather than watch while I'm doing my washing up and on my commute into London. So I'm so sorry, I've forgotten your username, whoever you are. But thank you for that comment. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to any and all other new people as well. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for hanging around. So I think these videos do play a place, especially as the live streams are so mad and busy now. I can't really give you my updates and thoughts in the live streams the way that I used to. So a video like this is a perfect opportunity to do that. But there are going to be different videos. Now, if you look in my back catalogue, some people said in the comments, oh, it would be great to see you cooking, it would be great to see you in the restaurant, etc, etc. Have a look at my back catalogue. I've got nearly 2,200 videos out there, 2,200 videos. There are lots, if you search carefully, there are lots of videos of me cooking, lots of videos of me pottering about the cottage. There are lots of restaurants, lots of videos set in the restaurant. There are videos of cooking in the restaurant, all sorts. So have a look through the back catalogue. But videos like that will come around again. These videos are playing their part for now, and they will probably go on to be a part of the channel, but other videos will come along in due course. I will try and film some of the bits in Netty over the next few days. as we do some MOT fixes. In truth, there's probably not going to be any massive changes until we get into the new year, and then that's when things are really going to spice up. My mood tends to be a bit low at this time of year. It's the old seasonal affective disorder thing, but that will change on the 21st of December. It's a psychological thing, but it always gives me an uplifting mood. The days will start drawing out, and then obviously in January the 1st, we get the seasonal pitch. That's when things are really going to start happening, and obviously I'm going to film all of that. I'm going to be doing stuff. I'm going to be positive, I'm going to be proactive, and it's all going to be filmed. So you're not going to be stuck for the rest of my life or your life with these videos. You're just going to be stuck with them for the time being. Right, there we go. That's about it for today. That's about half an hour or so, isn't it? So thank you for watching, or thank you for listening. Either way, thank you very much indeed for your company. It just wouldn't be the same without you. Look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, toodle pip. Catch you tomorrow, darlings. Bye bye.
The YouTube channel's not any good, but he's a nice guy. I'm sorry, Mr. Boaty.
You had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
Boaty's such a great guy, very tall, such a great guy. I wish Boaty was here in America with me right now.
You twat. Wanker.